Well, hey there, all you pretty boys and girls. Welcome to Advice with Bryce. I'm your boy, Bryce. If you're new to the show, what we do here is we get questions sent in from all over the country. They come to my office, and I answer them for you. But there ain't no need telling you what you already know, so let's get on to the questions. Dane Causeway asks, are you a Ford guy or a Chevy guy? Well, Dane, I have to say, I don't really have any loyalties to one brand, but I do have loyalties to one car. This is my Chevy Malibu. She's got the body of a model, and she's got the heart of a mountain cougar. Nobody messes with me in my Chevy Malibu. Goodbye, sweetie. I'll be back later for you. Will Moore says, there's a mouse loose in my house. How do I catch it? Well, Will, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to set a mouse trap, and I'll show you how to do that now. Well, I know this mouse been getting in my cabinet here, so this is where I'm going to set the trap. You should probably get you the biggest trap you can find, because you never know how big the mouse is going to be. So I got this one here at the Walmart. First thing you need is some bait to put on there. Make it look real good to that mouse. Make him want to get on that trap. So I got some of my favorite foods. Pop-Tarts. It's the blueberry kind. And what we're going to do is we'll open these up. That'll get a mouse. So you just take a piece of your Pop-Tart off here. And it just goes on this little piece right here. When that mouse comes by, it's gonna jump on there and it's gonna get smacked. So let me show you how to set it. Just rear this thing back here. Put that thing under that thing. And voila! You got yourself a set mouse trap. Now, you want to be careful when you're handling these mouse traps. See, so you just leave that mouse trap sitting where that mouse is going to get at it, and once you get back to it, you'll have a mouse. Look, we caught one. He's an ugly little thing. Look, he's trying to get loose. He can't though. He's calling for help. And now that you caught him, you just got to find a place to get rid of the body. I usually just throw him away. On to the next question. Sharon Bates says, I'm single and nobody wants to date me. What should I do? Well, Sharon, I'll have you know, I'm no stranger to loneliness. In fact, I've been alone for going on 25 years now. So I'm an expert on this. What you gotta do is you just gotta keep putting yourself out there. Just keep looking. Because one day somebody's gonna come around and they're gonna seem like the perfect fit for you. They're gonna have everything you ever wanted in somebody. Then you'll put yourself out there for them. And they'll say, I've never seen you before. I don't know who you are. It's kind of weird that you know my address. Then they'll move. You realize you've been fooling yourself. You'll never see them again. You'll be lonely all your days. On to the next question. On to the next question. Madison Bree says, I got an ink stain on my favorite shirt. How do I get it out? Well, Madison, lucky for you, I happen to be an expert on washing clothes. So I'll show you this tried and true method for getting ink out your clothes. Let's take it to the table. So here's our shirt. It's really just a piece of cloth. Just wanted to show you how to do it. Didn't want to risk any of my shirts. So I got this marker here. It's permanent, which means it's never supposed to come off. But we're about to prove it wrong. Get ready, marker company. I'm about to sue you. So we're just gonna mark this with some of the ink so we got a nice good stain going. That ain't coming out. What we got here is a tub of water. Now this is just regular old dish soap. Should do the trick just good for us. Put you some of that in there. And just mix it all together like a soup. And then you put your shirt in. Just kind of rub it in, let it soak, start working into that ink. You might want to put more dish soap on it. Just scrub that real good. Wait, David, this ain't right. David, now you gotta go get me a different piece. David, this won't pass. Oh yeah, I think it's coming out. Look at that. And then just like that, it's all clean. David, you're gonna have to edit some of that out. You're gonna have to make it look like it worked. And that's how you get an ink stain out your shirt. And for our last question, Joshua Stone asks, how do I know that God is good when life is unfair? Well, Joshua, this is a great question. And I want to tell you a story my Sunday school teacher used to tell me. See, back in the Bible times, there was a group of people called the Israelites. And they were God's chosen people. Now, being God's chosen people, you'd think they'd have it pretty easy. But at one time, they were slaves in the land of Egypt. And that seems kind of unfair for a people called God's chosen people. But God had a plan in that. He was raising up a man named Moses to lead them out of there. So even when our life seems unfair, God has a plan in that. And He's going to work through any situation that you find yourself in. Well, I answered your questions to the best of my ability, and I think I did a darn good job. Hope to see you in the next video. I've been Bryce, and this has been Advice with Bryce. Y'all have a good day now.